So Oxycodone, a strange name for a song, yes? Well, we were just getting ready to finish up this Jewel Ridge Coal record, and my dad sent us an article from the Washington Post, written by a gentleman named Nick Miroff, and we were riding down the road and we opened the attachment and it said, what is it, dark as a dungeon, dark days, dark something, dark, it was not good, it was dark. And, and I thought, oh boy, and it said right there at the top, Tazewell County, Virginia, and I thought, well, that's where I was born. I see why Dad sent this. A dark addiction, that's what it's called. Well, I read the article out loud to Billy in the car, and it turns out that this fella, Nick Miroff, who now like reports on Cuba or something, went down to my home county and spoke to coal miners because they had opened a new methadone clinic down there. Really controversial move by the county. And the reason they'd opened it was because there's a serious problem down in southwest Virginia and eastern Kentucky and northeast Tennessee and southern West Virginia and with fellas in the coal mines who've been injured and prescribed Oxycontin, and then they get addicted to it and their whole life just goes up in smoke. It just ruined their lives to the point where they lost their houses, their phones, their families, everything else. And they opened the methadone clinic so that these fellas could go and try to get off of the Oxycontin. Well, they had the story of this one person in particular who got up at 3 o'clock in the morning so that he could drive there and be at the methadone clinic by 5 o'clock in the morning, have his cup of liquid methadone for $12, drive another hour and go to work in the coal mine. Then, you know, get home and repeat the same thing over and over again every day. And I thought when I read that article, I said, well, I don't think the Jewel Ridge Coal record's quite done yet. I think we need to write about these fellas because they, you know, folks need to know that this is something that's happening. So I asked Billy if it'd be all right if we held the record up just a little bit to see if we could figure out this song. And he said sure. So we did. And we got this song out of it. We have not played this in probably a year. So if we forget the words, y'all just help us out, because I'm sure you could probably just come up with something and we'll sing it. But I think we'll do all right. We'll try our best. But so this is just a song that I dedicated to those fellas and the gentlemen who went down there and asked them about their lives, which I think that's an important thing to do in this world is, you know, go out and ask people who they are and what they've experienced, because you can learn a lot. I've discovered, and it's really helped me with my songs and helped me. I've learned a lot about do's and don'ts, and I hope I'm following it. I'm trying my best. So this is Oxycodone.
As I tip up my white paper cup, I think on what Daddy once said. If you go along to get along, son, you'd be better off dead. But the methadone seeps in my bones, and Daddy, he loses his hold. A $12 fix, the methadone clicks, and then it's down to the cold. Down in the cave, ain't nobody safe from fear it'll be their last time. Daddy once said, son, keep your head, 'cause life, it can turn on a dime. Son, just look at mine. A mobile home, disconnected phone, fortune shot up my veins. It's 3 a.m. to the clinic again. The county says it's a shame. Oxycodone has wrecked my home, and I ain't seen Daddy for years. Our last goodbye, I was high, and Daddy was fighting back tears. Down in the cave, ain't nobody safe from fear it'll be their last time. Daddy once said, son, keep your head, 'cause life, it can turn on a dime. Son, just look at mine. Daddy once said, son, keep your head, 'cause life, it can turn on a dime.